Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm going to start by asking everyone a question. Sorry for the shaky camera. This is a very big build to fit on my desk. But the question is, what is your favourite LEGO build you have ever created? It might be some modular building you created, some Ninjago city set, a custom Disney castle, Minecraft world, a LEGO city, anything. Mine is probably this. My custom Deadpool and Wolverine Cassandra Nova's Ant-Man lair. It's not, I mean this, it's not for the incredible interior. It's not for the £22 I spent on knockoffs. I believe it was £27 including this. It's not for the hours I spent struggling to make a terrible Honda Odyssey. I admit it looks terrible. It's just the cohesiveness of the build. I pulled this off. This was the first project where I really actually tried. I made a plan. I drew up schematics. I have since lost those, as it's been about a year and they are buried somewhere. But I had a whole wave of Deadpool and Wolverine sets. I will try and find them for the end of this video. But this was the very first time I came with a plan. The second time is going to be my next video of my Disney castle. But without further ado, let's get into it with some of the minifigures. All the minifigures have been taken off the model, and one thing I want to point out before anyone says anything, I know it is missing a piece, the arms are supposed to be identical, but I have lost this element. I have no idea where it's gone, so one of the arms will forever look like that until I could be bothered to buy it. Placing the camera down, we're going to start off with the main guy, Deadpool. Bringing over a bit flicker so you don't constantly just see my fingers. He obviously doesn't stand on a bit flicker because he's a knockoff. But this is Deadpool. This is battle damaged Deadpool. More specifically, you will see a difference after I've shown you the other versions. Now, this one comes with regular weapons here, none of the gold plated. He has two very, very nice katanas. These are, I'm assuming, dual molded, but knowing the quality of AliExpress, they're probably just painted. But they are very nice, and I actually have them as part of my every ninja katana ever. He has a very nice removable hood piece, which I actually think works really well. The main problem with this figure is that face print is absolutely terrible. But very nice. He has all-round printing. So there is printing on the back of his legs. He has this incredible sword holder. I was about to say the swords don't fall out. Like the fourth time today something's happened when I've gone to say something. The battle damage, it looks phenomenal. Not too much, not too little. It's just not a figure I ever see LEGO creating. But I would put Deadpool and Wolverine. I would put the Blair back there, but I do not know how this is going to work. Let's try. Well, the massive Deadpool head does fit in the background. It is confirmed. Kind of. Next up, we have Deadpool, non-battle damaged. Yeah, I showed them in the wrong order, and well. I choose to display this one without the mask. Probably does have a mask. It's just in there. But this one does have the golden guns. But he does have the official Lego sword holder. So, downgrade. Some of these were bought from separate stores. That's why they have varying quality. And the print work is a lot more basic here than over here. Overall, this one's a lot worse, but we do still have all of the back of leg printing. He goes in the Honda Odyssey, so he'll go over there. We have one more Deadpool, though. And it's probably my favourite. Oops, he'll be fine. Just, if he falls over, I'm moving him. This is the exploding Deadpool from the end of the film. And yes, we do have a Wolverine. Get hyped. I love all the exploding details. The good sword holder. The weird swords which appear to be different sizes. Is it just me who sees that? Oh, it's because this one is slightly not in right. Yeah, we've got the golden guns again. All of the immaculate detail. Detail on the side where the arms cover it up. The only place they can add more detail is the inside of the legs. I mean, the head print just captures him so perfectly. Every single part is fantastic. And adding him to our build, he goes up here. Next, we'll start with the correct Wolverine this time. This is Wolverine. This is actual Wolverine hair. Honestly, it still doesn't work. But this is, once again, I believe the same seller who I got the Deadpool from, which is why it is a very minimalistic design until you get to the legs. I love, really, really adore the leg printing here. It is so, so perfect. It is so strange, though. Surely it would be efficient for some of these knockoff companies to buy dual molder machines which can dual mold. These legs are blue. Look, you can see on the inside, blue. They have just painted the entire thing in yellow, which then does lead to slight variation in the colours between the joint and the printing on the legs. About to show you an extra face. Wolverine is this extra face, so it looks different with the mask on. And then, we have the claws. I'm not the biggest fan of these, but they do work well and they're better than another one I have coming up a bit later. A bit later, meaning now. Now, it's probably my least favourite. I needed 3, and this was like, okay, it works, but it doesn't look good. The battle damage, I don't know, it seems a lot. And the claws, they're so small and so hard to get on. And also, looking at it now, I think I've actually got them maybe on the wrong hand. It's like, I didn't even know that was possible. You probably can't see that, but it's like pointing off. That one is kind of like pointing off in that direction, and the other one is going like that. But other than that, it is still immaculate printing. Here's another complaint. That's the hood. He's wearing the hood. And the other one. It doesn't actually matter because I don't have it displayed. And then it's the face. You can only display this one with a mask. And the mask isn't even good. It is really thick, really short ears. Do I have a list of anything else? Not off the top of my head. It doesn't work with any of the other masks. And it's dark blue. What more could you want? It's dark blue. This version of Wolverine goes up here next to Deadpool in the portal. Next, what you've all been waiting for. One where AliExpress gave me two of the same arm. Yeah, that's right. It's on the wrong. Shirtless Wolvie. Uses the exact same legs as this one. I think he was from the same seller. The face print might be the exact same as well. The hair is absolutely terrible. It just sticks up, and what is that forehead? But the, I mean, it doesn't actually show the six-pack. What should show the full six-pack is fantastic. Back print, and it's got all the explosion lines still on it. They probably don't pick up very well. But there are some kind of just right above them now. He is just gonna stand over here. Not sure to say that. It's not a good figure, and I don't want to emphasize that. Next. I have lost next. That's next. We know him. If you love him, it's a bit weird. But it's Nice Paw. Now, Nice Paw did come with a mask and a sword holder, but like, the hair. The hair. Doesn't match the facial hair. He has an alternate face as well. Neither of the faces match his personality. The uniform is basically just Deadpool's, just a bit of a darker red and kind of fancier. And then he has, he's the gun sheathed, and he's also holding them. You can see back also printing. And back leg printing still. Yeah, once again, it's not the best of figures. Trying to remember where he goes on the display. And I believe it is my belief Nice Paw stands right there. Next, sticking with the Deadpool variants, we have Lady Paw. We have Lady Paw in 2 seconds while I just fix the hair. Much bigger guns this time. The detail on the torso, very accurate to the show, to the movie, but like sometimes they go a bit too overdone with the details. The hair, it doesn't flow nicely with the head. Like, they need to have shaved a bit of the stud off, the bar connector, and uses the bad sword holder. But once again, dual printing all around the legs. So the face just feels like more just generic Deadpool. Next on the list of Deadpool variants we have to go through is the one and only Kidpool. This variant uses mid-legs, and I love the jacket. A bit big guns for the age, but a nice backpack too. Like, I want to use this for figures which aren't Deadpool. It is such a good element. Weirdly, if we pull that off, there's actually a face under here. That might just be me, but that looks wrong and weird. That looks a million times better. Kid Pool is gonna stand right behind Lady Pool. I don't know if I showed them, but they are now on the line. Next. Oh, he's just fired his gun, quite literally. Luckily, it wasn't too difficult to find. So, next on the list is Sheriff Pool. This one's great. The hair works really well, the half mask. I don't remember what it's called, but the thing which goes round, that bit right there. Get the other bit like that. The belt looks great. The leg printing is minimal, but it's very effective. And let's see if we get really close to the camera here. Not properly focused, but it's like a really thin line for his boots. Which is very, very cool. Now he hides off back there. You can actually already see him, so I didn't really need to move the camera. Moving on, next is the best Deadpool variant, and you cannot convince me otherwise. We have Deadpool 2099. Hands down, my favourite, absolute favourite thing in all of Marvel Comics is the 2099 universe. It's fantastic. All of the characters look amazing. I have Spider-Man 2029 from the new CMF. They don't actually make many knockoffs that I can find, but I would love to have just like every single character. There's a 2029 section in one of the Marvel video games. I play that section on repeat a lot. There might be something wrong with that, but I do it, so... Anyway, the detail on this figure is so good. I love the legs, I love the black, the silver, and the red, and even like the traces of blue work so well together. They're supposed to have two trans red swords. One of them is being used elsewhere, so it doesn't. Being on the display, you can't really see that too much anyway. I do actually kind of have a complaint with this figure. I don't know if it's just because of the stuff I've been doing with it. It's back there, where my finger is. But its legs are actually very loose. That might be my fault. I'm bored of heroes, anti-heroes, whatever you want to call the Deadpool core. I don't know what I call them, to be honest. We're moving on to even eviler. Cassandra Nova. Brilliant. The face print's brilliant. The trench coat waist piece, I believe it is, works so well. I don't know what else there is to say. I love how they've painted... No, they've painted that section there. Because the torso is white. So, like, it's very good. You can see the belt in there. And the legs. I would take this piece off. I'm going to do it. As you can see, you know it's paint. Because there. Oh. Because there it is actually, like, wearing off. But yeah, this is great. I mean, they've even done the back torso design. So you can display her in the version from the end of the film. If you so choose. I don't know why anyone would choose that. But it's always an option. There we go. She stands front and center. I do not know why. Now, I just noticed I missed out a few members of the Deadpool Corps. However, that is future me's problem. Moving on, we have Pyro. Minimalistic. He didn't do enough in the film. He just... Really, I need to get the order high enough so it would be in free shipping. And he's pretty good. He's one of those where the face print, like, it doesn't really do it for me. And the one fire blast just seems kind of lazy. Sabretooth is next. You used to see actual Wolverine claws. You can tell. He's from a third seller. His outfit is very dark, so you cannot see any of the detail on camera. But his face print is actually very accurate. And then... oh... his alternate face print might be even better. He goes right up front. Next we will move on to... what I don't know what they're called. The Void Gang? Well, with X-23 starting us off, we have our iconic sunglasses expression. Everything of this figure is just so well done. The jacket, the top, the jeans, everything. Like, even the alternate face is pretty good. Okay, I lie. One thing's not done well is these claws. They're irritating. We're going to take a brief interlude here because I actually got something on Bang from AliExpress. Ever wanted a ton of Lego hands? Well, I have them. I don't know why I'm showing you this. It's just a funny little thing. AliExpress include a ton of extra hands. I mean, all knockoff sites, from my experience, do the same thing. Like, you always find extra hands. They're very useful. Like, I have managed to snap 5 of my Spectral Forbidden 5 hands, and I've now used all of them. I also snapped Colossus's hand, but he came with 2. So, speaking of parts that didn't go right, I did actually get sent the face. It's too much effort to put in, like, I didn't get sent the face, give me new. It's just a spare Captain America face. It doesn't work, but it works. This figure seems very, very good. Very, very accurate to the movie. The Fire Blast pieces, the same as Pyro, but they work very, very well. The legs, everything is so well done. And it's not even dual molding, it just looks so dual molded. But moving on to a figure which I'm very unsure on. It's Gambit. Okay, everything looks good until you get to the trench coat, the face, the hair. Yeah, and then it just looks kind of weird. The trans clear playing card, that's very cool. Also the stick, why does he have a stick? That sounds wrong again, but why? My favorite character in Daredevil has always been Electro. So I'm happy to have this figure. It is very accurate to what I believe was the movie design. That is the version which was in Deadpool and Wolverine. I love the arm printing. It works very, very nicely. I do wish it wrapped around. It's very obvious here. But that's probably very hard. The torso print is very, very nice. Like, it even shows up on the dark red. The face print's okay. The other face, it doesn't change much. The size, they're pretty good as well. I don't know what colour they're in though. They're kind of a weird colour. Oh, there goes Wolverine. Okay. Next up, the final member of this team is Blade. His glasses sharp on the camera. Your Blade looks great. Blade looks phenomenal. His knife, I love it. The curved handle. The printing works so well. You kind of see he's got like the shiny chest. It's reflecting in the camera. The back torso as well. It looks really nice. Everything. The very tiny gun. It's just like so comical. And then the Void Gang will sit up there. Next up, we have a figure. I don't know, it's just kind of, I needed it. It's very basic. The TVA logos are all printed way too small. You can see, you probably even can't see. That bit of orange there is a TVA logo, and so is that there. That's why this figure gets the placement of, right, you see it? All the way at the back. Another figure who gets placed all the way at the back is Apocalypse Wolverine. Is he silver arm? Hand, which looks very nice. His printing is great. The hair is great. The face is great. He just goes, there he is. Right at the back still. Next on our list, Colossus. It's like twice the size of a normal minifigure. He works the same way. He sits down. He holds things. Yeah. He holds things. Don't question how I found that out. It was the exact method I just showed you. He doesn't stand, however. This stand, it's very weird, but like, I don't have a plate, so the camera's gonna wobble for a minute. This is a stand I use for my camera. He really doesn't go. And then this, like, it doesn't go center. You can see here it's hanging off. It doesn't actually align properly with any studs. But he still looks, oh yeah, fantastic. The face is so accurate. Even the alternate face, just like, I'm angry now. I love seeing the big Zane hair. The face actually shows up really well on camera. It shows up better on camera than it does in real life. He has arm printing. He has everything to be a perfect figure. We're just going to keep him stud there. Next up, we have the Deadpool core final members, who I forgot before. Numero uno. We have Headpool. He's literally a head with a helmet. He's going to sit right back here with Ladypool. To reference, that's there. And next up, we have Baby Pool. Look at it, it's so cute. I have a weird obsession with Lego babies. Not real life babies. Just Lego ones. I love collecting them. It started with Space Babies. Ever since then, I've been trying to get more and more. I've got multiple sets, mainly for the babies. I'm going to stop talking because this is getting weird. Yeah. It doesn't fit on the bit flicker. So we're just going to have to hold it. We have Dogpool, the cutest little creature in the universe. It is adorable. It's got a cute little tongue. It's got incredible printing and a cute little tail. Anyone who calls this the ugliest dog in the world, good job on you, because it got it in Deadpool and Wolverine and brought it to my attention. Now, I don't want a dog. I'm perfectly fine with my 2 cats. If I was to ever have a dog, it would be that one. What's better than one dog pool? Let's be real. It's 2 dog pools. This is a dog pool brickhead. This is incredible. It's so brickheady. The tongue, the everything. It just looks so good. Now, moving on. We're gonna move these guys out of the way. We don't actually have much else to go. However, there are still bits. This is the Honda Odyssey attempt. It's terrible. I don't know how to build a car. I don't get speed champions, okay? Like, the best I've done is a couple of minor modifications to a Corvette. And those were very minor because I didn't like some of the choices that the original designer made. Like, a lot of it felt really just forcing pieces on until something worked. What you've seen is me just putting Deadpool and Wolverine in the car. It's a terrible build, but it captures a terrible car. Just kind of put it to the side. The arms. They're designed so, like, their fingers go like that, and they kind of interlock. And then if we turn it around, it's basically the same. They're supported by these beams, or the hinge plates just around the edge, so it's a fixed angle. And then this hinge plate here, this is where it connects on to here. I'm not going to connect it onto here. But if I was to do so, it would look like this, kind of, nearly. Correction, it would look like this. Moving on to the actual build, it's not good. There are so many gaps between the plates. This plate and this plate are so bad, this one is too. The way I connected some of these together, you'll see it's actually kind of insane. And the eyes are different as well, but just turn it back down. They're actually the same. I thought they're different. Oh yeah, because I actually got one of these pieces when I was on Pick a Brick. The portal came with Cassandra Nova, and it looks really good on the front. But yeah, turning this around, you can see all these weird clips. The ball joints supported by multiple layers of plates.